Former Connecticut Governor John Rowland has been to federal prison once before. Now he's hoping a jury won't send him back there.
Today, closing arguments were made in Rowland's latest legal drama as he faces several political corruption charges. Chief political correspondent Mark Davis was in the courtroom today. He joins us live now with the very latest. Good evening, Mark.
Hi, Keith and Ann. Good evening, everyone from New Haven Federal Court. The feds say that John Rowland's $35,000 consulting deal with a Connecticut nursing home operator was a sham, designed to cover the fact that he was running the congressional campaign of the nursing home operator's wife. Rowland's lawyer says it was completely legitimate and that Rowland's work on the campaign was volunteering for an old friend. The former governor and congressman is facing another possible prison sentence if he's convicted of all or some of the charges against him. The judge told jurors that they should consider the case as though he had a clean slate, an obvious reference to the fact that he was convicted of corruption 10 years ago in this very same courthouse. But the federal prosecutor referenced the corruption case that sent Rowland to federal prison for 11 months several times, saying it was the reason Rowland wanted 5th District congressional candidate Mark Greenberg to pay him under the table during the 2010 campaign as a campaign consultant, a proposal Greenberg turned down. And it was the reason 2012 congressional candidate Lisa Wilson Foley had her husband Brian pay Rowland for campaign consulting work through one of her husband's businesses, illegally hiding it from the Federal Election Commission. The prosecution says those payments not only included lots of work on the Wilson Foley campaign, but promotion by Rowland of her candidacy on Rowland's WTIC AM afternoon radio show. Prosecutors have showed a long trail of emails that appear to confirm all this. Rowland's defense lawyer reminded jurors that Rowland's one defense witness, the CEO of Brian Foley's business, testified that Rowland actually did do some work for the nursing home chain, meeting with him 8 times over the length of the contract, making suggestions and introducing him to an important lobbyist at the state capitol. And that Rowland and the Foleys were longtime friends and that he was doing work on the campaign as a volunteer and not as a paid consultant. But it's important to note here that both Lisa Wilson Foley and her husband Brian have admitted that it was an illegal deal. They've pled guilty and testified against Rowland here at federal court. The jury's gone home for the night. They'll come back and continue their deliberations starting at 10 a.m. in the morning. Live at New Haven Federal Court, Mark Davis, News 8.